A job? Are you freaking kidding me? A job? Why in the hell would I want to go get a job, man? Dude, are you kidding me? This is freaking just beautiful. I love it, man. Okay, y'all, good morning, good morning. It was Monday morning, man. Y'all know, man. I just got one little one I'm gonna do. And really that's all I'm gonna really do today, other than when I get back from this one, I'm gonna see if Francisco wants to help me bury this water line in my yard, you know. Hopefully we can get that buried today. That'll be nice. It's that PEX line, that blue PEX line, and it's going to be the water line going to up to the building. I went on and dug the trench while I had that Mini X, you know, so yeah. It's a little bit nippy out this morning, but yeah, we ought to have a pretty good week. We may be doing that mulch this week. 2 weeks ago today, we were over there doing that trench, you know, with the Mini X. So when I look at my schedule today, that's what we had on the list for today. And so I don't really have enough work today, you know, to have the guys out here. Now Francisco, he's going to help me bury the water line, like I said. But that's why I went on and worked Zach on Saturday, so, you know, I could get those yards done over the weekend, to where I could have a day to do this water line. And, you know, whatever else might come up. You never know. So, you know, a little bit nippy, though, for sure. For sure. But, you know, it's, hope everybody had a good weekend, and yeah, all that there. So, oh man, yeah, I cut my hair too. I needed it bad. But maybe I'll get some footage of us working on the water line. I don't know how much footage I'm gonna actually get today. The more work we do, the less time I have to do the videos. So, and you know, like y'all know, the business comes before anything. So a couple of you guys have asked me about, you know, the Twill tires and what I think about the Twill tires. And I believe I commented on one comment. To me, the Twill tires are the best tires you can buy. I mean, I'm not going to have a mower without Twill tires. Now, I will say that I like the Michelin Twill tires better than I like the Exmark. But it's not from a functionality or any way. I just like the way they look. I'm gonna probably put those Twill tires that I got on the Surging mower. I'm probably gonna put them on the newer Exmark that I just got. So I'm gonna swap them tires out. I like the Twills better. And then also, that distinguishes the mowers too. So, because these two mowers are pretty much identical except for the engine. I mean, well, they are identical except for the engine. So, you know, but other than that, y'all, we are. Oh yeah, another thing, I'm supposed to be getting the the garage, I mean the shop floor done this week, so that'll be great to get that, you know, that'll be really good to get that done, man. Now I'm in a small city, and y'all gonna think this is crazy, but I'm in a small city called Gay, Georgia. And yeah, it is a small southern city in Georgia, and it's pretty freaking, they pretty happy out here, y'all. What can I say? But what I'm gonna do, I got Francisco cutting the back over here. Y'all know I've been over here and had you guys over here quite a few times. But I put the turbo baffle on this mower, and boy, it makes a huge difference in the grass throwing. See, on jobs like this, when you're cutting stuff like this, and you know, I've had a lot of people give me crap about the, you know, the mulching kit. But when you cut stuff like what you see right here, a mulching kit I mean, it's unnecessary for the most part. Mulching kit is only good in certain situations, if you ask me. When you're cutting big acre stuff like this, a mulching kit, you're just wearing a mower out for no reason. So y'all see I done ran a couple of stripes down through there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the camera up out here. I'm gonna go on and cut some of this out there around my truck. So when Francisco gets done in the back, me and him gonna run lines, and we're gonna see the cut difference in the 921 and the 801. I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any difference in the cut, the speed, or anything. So I mean I do not know a difference at all. And I've been running these mowers for a long time. This 801 is really pretty impressive. So I'm gonna set the camera down right here, and me and Francisco's gonna wrap up the bag, and this is the only one we're doing today. Then we're gonna go back to my house and bury some water line. So but a job, I don't know about that, dude. Damn, a 9 to 5, man. Yeah. Okay, y'all, so we're fixing to run these mowers, and y'all can compare for yourself. Hey! I don't see any difference, man. There, I mean, and that mower right there has got 2,000 hours on it. I see no difference at all. And then we're gonna run them back to back where he's outside of me. We're going to get this job done. We're about wrapped up over here. I don't see a difference at all. Y'all see why I keep a weed eater on the mowers with us, man. We always have weed eaters on the mowers. weed eaters are always hard to start when it gets cold. He just had it running in the back. Sometimes these 94Rs are finicky, man. But we always have weed eaters on the mowers with us, man. And that's why, so we don't have to walk back and forth to the truck. Like, you know, he's gonna weed eat that little ditch right there. Sometimes you gotta choke them, sometimes you don't, man. But we keep a weed eater on the mowers, man. That's the best. And the way the Exmarks are designed, you can, you know, there's plenty of space here. See what y'all see? There's plenty of space here for the weed eater to sit, and it's not in your way. And it goes right up just like that, man. And that's very handy, and that makes you a lot more efficient when you're doing bigger properties. Even when you're doing little properties, you get to the backyard somewhere, say you got a guy weed eating, and you get to the backyard and you're on the mower and you get to the backyard, and you know, I'll hop off the mower, weed eat real quick so that guy don't even have to go walk all the way to the back of the backyard. But on big properties, it's mandatory. So every mower that I got, Exmark mower that I got, there's a weed eater attached to that mower. That's just how it is. I don't want to do it any other way. And the 94R, the 91, any weed eater will sit right here just like that. And it's safe on the weed eater. You can move the controls. It's nothing, man. So that's how we roll, man. Yeah. Okay, y'all, so y'all see that we got the water line in. Now all I gotta do is hook it up, and y'all see what I'm doing here, right? So everything looks real good. I went on to move the man lift in here because I got to get it out of the way for the guys to do the floor. But pretty much what we're doing here, and it's real basic stuff, man. Really, well, basic for a plumber, not too basic for me. But I used the Mini X to dig that trench y'all saw, and I got to see that blue pipe rolled up against the fence right there. That's where we're going to go into the spigot over here on this side of the house, and that's what we're going to use as a supply line to the shop. So yeah, y'all, that's sweet, man. Y'all got to admit, that is a good deal. We got yeah, so we're cooking with gas, man. Now over here on this side, we'll figure out how we're going to do it, and we can bury that, whatever we need to do. I'm not worried about freezing line, man. Maybe I should, but probably not going to worry about that. Because getting it buried and everything is a big deal. So I'm glad we were able to do that and get that done today. That's been kind of, well, yeah, my wife's been crying about it. So all this gravel right here, we're gonna smooth out right here. We got a nice trench. Yeah, things are coming along, man. Coming along real good, man. So we got plenty of space for sure. And looking good, y'all. Okay, y'all, that's a wrap, man. On the day, had a good Monday, made a couple $100, you know, not a big deal. Didn't have no major expenses, but the biggest thing is I got this line in. So, you know, I wonder what it would have cost to have that line done. you know, just to have it, the trench dug and the line in. Well, I'll tell you what it cost me. It cost me nothing. Even the rental machine that I rented, you know, 2 weeks ago, the Mini X, it didn't cost me nothing to dig that trench, just my time, you know. And you know, what better way to dig a trench than when you're not having to pay for it. Yeah. So I bet you for somebody to dig that trench, put that pipe in, cover it up, cover it back up, and get it all ready to plumb, I guarantee you we probably would have been at least $500. At least. I don't know. Some of y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't see. Well, the damn pipe, the PEX pipe is a couple $100 right there. So I don't know if you're gonna get somebody to come over here and dig that 150-foot trench for $300. I don't know, but yeah. But you saw that we did it, and it's done. Now, my plumber buddy is gonna come over here and plumb it all in. It's all right there for him. All you got to do is just plumb it in. It's that simple. So yeah, that's great, man. So sometimes, you know, I guess if you can save money like that, then you're making money in my world. Now, I know everybody don't think like me, but if you can save money, you know, on stuff like that, then you're actually making money. So because I'm gonna have a couple of things that are mandatory minimum in this shop that I'm built up here. I'm gonna have water in it, and I'm gonna have power in it, and I'm gonna have a floor in it. And it's gonna be a shop for the ages. It ain't gonna be just a shop that you know that I can, you know, store stuff in. It's gonna be a working, usable shop where I can work on my equipment and everything. So, especially during the winter. And I've never had a space like this, so but I can fix a lot of stuff. And you never know, I might be able to find a good deal on a machine or something and bring it here and fix it. Over time, I got a place to work on stuff. Not having a place to work on stuff costs you money. It did me. And though the business, you know, hasn't really, you know, the business has evolved, and we haven't really, you know, well, we made more money every year. You know, every year that I've been in business, we've jumped up about a third. Now this year is going to be a lot better than last year, because this year we got started, you know, 60 days earlier than normal. A good 60 days, so 2 months earlier than normal. But last year, at the end of the year, we got everything ended, you know, September. We didn't do any work in September and October. So, you know, and even into November, you know, we missed a lot of money because, well, if it don't rain in September and October, then the grass, even the weedy grass, don't grow. And you're never going to get that money back because, well, then it goes into the cold season and then nothing's growing. So, yeah, man, having this building right here, I'm stoked about, you know, getting that water line in and just, you know, moving forward slowly but surely, right? Just like with the business and life and everything, man. Just, you know, I just want to go that way, man. You know, I don't want to go that way. And the older I get, the less time I got to go that way. But if I'd have had this building when I was 40, that'd have been great, you know. But it took me that long to build up everything, to be able to afford a building like this and it not affect me, and plus, you know, it's hard to justify a building like this when you know, are, you know, not, when you only have, you know, 25 lawns. You know, you're not sure if you're going to be doing this or not.
I'm in, y'all. I'm in. I mean, there is no plan B. This is the option, and this is it. So this option that I have created for myself with the business, the shop, the business, and life, this option is, well, this is it. So it's got to work. It's got to excel. It's got to, you know, and that's why y'all see me being a little bit OCD about the shop, the floor, and everything. Now, you know, a lot of guys say, man, this is a big waste of money. Well, you know, it might be to them, but I want to have a floor that I can sweep and stuff with a dust mop, not a freaking, yeah, because there's going to be a lot of dirt on this floor, a lot, and the business is not going to get smaller, it's just going to get bigger. So another Bobcat, you know, a Mini X, you know, I want to be able to work on trucks, trailers, everything in that shop. And that's what I bought it for, not just a storage. If it was just for storage, well, I mean, I wouldn't have done it. I would, you know, I would have rented a freaking unit from the storage facility. So, but a unit like this from the storage facility, you're talking about, well, put it like this, a 10 by 30 with like an 8-foot ceiling is like $300 a month, $320 a month, right down here. A 20 by 40 is, I want to say $650 a month. Might even be more than that now. That's what it was a year ago. So I thought I started to rent one, but they didn't have no power. Well, they had minimal power, no internet, and I was never going to own it. And I couldn't see myself come out of my pocket $650 a month. And then I wasn't going to use it as much either, because I was going to have to go somewhere to use it. See, I want my shop at my house where I can go out on a rainy day and I ain't got to, you know, get in the truck or go nowhere. 2 years of renting space to pay for this building. Now, maybe not all the other stuff that I did to the building on the inside, but, you know, I like what I like, man. I like nice stuff, man. I like things to be overkill, done right, and overkill. Anything less than that is not acceptable to me, especially at my own place. That's why I did the walls myself, because I know if I did them myself, they're going to be thought out and top notch. Well, Ray, it ain't that big of a deal, man, but cutting plywood and throwing plywood on the walls. Well, it's not. But see what it costs to pay somebody to do it, and see if they put as much thought into it as I did. Guarantee you they didn't. They wouldn't. You can't pay nobody to do that. They would not have even thought up the 5/4 deck boards going horizontal. They wouldn't even thought of that. They would have just ran plywood all the way up it. I don't want plywood all the way up it, because plywood, even OSB board, it's not something that's going to hold a lot of weight when you screw stuff into it. It's just not. But those 5/4 deck boards will. That's dense stuff, pressure treated, ready. So, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, be patient. And though I have a hard time with that, be patient about things, and, you know, things will work out. You know, I'm not a very patient person, but I've learned to be more patient. But I got to get in the house here, and well, we got a lot of yards to cut for the week, so we're gonna be cutting grass tomorrow, and just, you know, we might end up doing that sod job or not sod job, but we might end up doing that mulch job next weekend, this coming up weekend. 12 yards, and you know, 2 dump trailer loads. You know, I'm gonna keep Zach busy with that. Me and Francisco go cut grass. I just want to cut grass. I don't want to do no mulch, but I will facilitate that job. So I had one guy come in the comments and was talking about, well, number one, he was, you know, last week when I had the newer mower on that thick stuff, he was saying, man, you just ruined that engine running that machine like that in that thick stuff. Because he thought it was a brand new mower. Of course, I knew it wasn't a brand new mower, and I told him that. But a brand new engine, the break-in or whatever you want to call it, that's how I break them in. I mean, I've never even, you know, considered, you know, when I buy a new mower, not to put it in this or that. I mean, I don't know, man. And I know a lot of guys go, well, Ray, you know, you ain't supposed to run it real hard the first blah 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 hours. Well, I ain't never heard of that, man, and I might be wrong, and I don't believe that because of the experience I have with all the mowers that I got. So the dealers never told me that either. Now what they have said is run it for about 25 hours and then change the oil. But they didn't tell me not to cut thick grass with it. I mean, what the hell, dude? Y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. I mean, yeah, and all the engines that I have on every mower that I got has made it, well, one of them is at 3,000, the other one's at 2,000. Now, the fuel injected one, well, I don't know what's up with it. It ain't getting fuel, so that's the only engine I've ever had problems with. And it ain't nothing to do with the wear on when it was new. It has everything to do with, you know, it's an electronic thing, I think. Some kind of electrical thing or something. So I think somebody emailed me, I can't remember who was emailing me and asking me, you know, what I'd take for the surging mower, and I said 3,500, and I never heard back from them. I won't take less than that for it, I don't think, man. I just think it's worth that. The deck on it's practically brand new. And you put an engine on it, you got a freaking nice mower, man, a really nice mower. And I may put an engine on it. I'm just saying, I may just do that. But I'm not with the fuel injected engines, and I know that I could put a fuel injected engine on that thing, you know, and I know that I could put a regular, you know, carbureted engine on it too. But I mean, I'm not really you know, wanting to go any deeper with the freaking fuel injected stuff than I already am, y'all. So, you know, it's I don't know, man, but I never heard of that. Y'all let me know if y'all heard of that, and I don't think it's true, because if it were true, then I would have problems out of all my mowers, because I buy those mowers and brand new with freaking 0.1 hours on them, and I will freaking run them right off into cutting 10 acres. I've done it before. I had a mower go down and went and bought a mower one time just to finish up a cut. So I believe that's just BS, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm finna pick up my Semi and I'll kick back.